All right. And then Chuks Okorafor.
He's unrestricted. I didn't even know
Unrestricted free agent.
He's unrestricted.
Man. Contract. So he's been playing under a contract year. Could that be why the team wanted to give him every opportunity? Maybe.
I hope not. I'm going to say no. I mean, we already signed Banner.
But we never used him.
I know.
Clearly, they thought that Chuks' play was above reproach. Because the reason why they kept saying they want to put Banner out there was because what? Banner's a right tackle. That's what he said. He doesn't give you the same position flexibility. He's a right tackle. Banner came up on the show and he said, what? I play right tackle. That's where I'm most comfortable at. And they felt that Chuks did enough. Because they never switched him out. Didn't even consider it.
No.
Not once.
No, I that's probably my simple answer. At least he's played, though, and he wasn't the worst offensive lineman.
Yeah, because he started now 2 years, 16-plus games. Yeah.
I don't want to be paying him any more than Banner's contract. That's my point. I mean, we already have Banner under this contract, so why not give him a chance?
But I wonder with the structure of Banner's contract, because it wasn't like 2 for $9, and then I think the first...
I don't know what the outs are. Let me check it real quick.
Right, because it could be a situation like Schobert where they can get out of that thing with no issues.
Let me check it real quick, which I don't know... His situation was weird this year too. Yeah. Oh no, it's not bad. $1.6 million in dead cap.
They ain't tripping on that then, yeah.
Because his cap hit this year's over 6. It's like 6.5.
So they gave him a lot of that contract was front loaded then. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Cap hit 6.5, and then dead cap if you caught him 1.6.
Yeah. Because that's the part for me where I'm just like, I don't know how this team feels about Banner because you paid him the extension or re-signed him in the offseason to a deal that said you wanted to see him as a starter, potentially.
Yeah.
Or at least a high-end backup. But then you never utilized him at any point, even when everything was pointing to you doing that. So I don't know if they love Banner. I don't know how committed they are to Banner in that deal. I really don't. And with them being able to have that exit for less than $2 million, they don't even have a reason to feel like I got to be on the hook for that if they're having to decide between Banner and Chuks returning next year. Because now if you're this team and you're saying, well, hey, man, we didn't have Chuks start for the past 2 seasons, one via injury. Level. Yeah, it's a comfort level. Absolutely.
Should you be comfortable? Probably not.
But we also said that he was not the worst offensive lineman out there.
No.
So part of me says, if you're talking about how do you rebuild, how do you find certain pieces, and is that a corner that they could potentially cut? I can see them talking themselves into that, man.
You want me to list off some of the right tackles?
Yeah. And then, because we got like a couple minutes before we get up out of here.
Unrestricted free agency, so Trent Brown.
I like Trent. Trent big, but Trent going to cost. I'm going to tell you now. Trent is going to cost.
Spin the block again with Morgan Moses, maybe.
I would have to look because I didn't see how he played this season. I did not watch him at all to see how he played this season, but he would be interesting just for the namesake.
Jermaine Afidi from the Bears.
Okay.
I don't know much about him either. Bobby Massey, he's old.
Yeah, Massey
from Broncos. Mike Remmers.
He's been here for a minute. Mm-hmm.
There's not much. It's looking like the tackle market is almost the same as last year. I mean, you got Mitchell Schwartz still in there.
But now after a year removed, it's like, where's his commitment level? Because he's the same. He's up there with me. I think he might be my age or a year younger than me.
32.6.
Yeah.
So almost 33.
So like I said, he's right behind me then because I'm 33. So yeah.
The market isn't that robust. So maybe that's the case for Chuks. Yeah, the case for Chuks.
Yeah, because the Chuks is on the open market right now. Chuks is going to get a nice contract.
You think he will?
I for a fact. You think about the guys you just named.
Well,
the guys you just named, age and being a starter 2 years in a row at a premier tackle position. Yeah.
I think you put your chips in with Banner then for that price. I'm willing to do that. I don't want to pay Chuks too much. I'd rather try to put that towards a sick cornerback.
But how much is too much? And this will be last before we get up out of here because it's 32 right
now. A couple million over Banner. You know, 5 might be nice, but 7 feels like too much
for Chuks. That's the numbers that I'm thinking though. I don't see why he couldn't like 5 to 7. Like I think that's fine based on what he's done because
7 feels like too much though.
Well, I don't because I say to this: you started 2 years in a row now at right tackle. Banner got paid 2 for 9 without having any. Think he had one start and he played 2 quarters. That's all I'm saying. So if you're Chuks, that's just the baseline. Whatever Banner got, that's just how the negotiation is going to go. That's your baseline because you're saying you paid him as an extra lineman and he never had a start.
I guess they were anticipating him being the starter.
It doesn't matter though
because he did win the job.
But it does not matter because based on what you did on the field,
actually did, right?
This is all you did. Whereas Chuks got tape. Chuks got tape against guys too. Let's be real. We're gonna point. Okay, he had Clowney over here. He had a JJY. He got names that he's blocked against and has had success. Von Miller, like he has some success under his belt. So that is gonna help him get money, and that's why for me, I'm not as willing to just say, you know what, throw away Chuks and let's put every egg in Banner's basket because even with Zach, we are still speculating that he can come in and be that right tackle. We just haven't seen it for a full season just yet. We haven't even seen it for a full game just yet, if we're being real about it.
Yeah.
And that's the part for me where I'm not as willing to go that route. Whereas with Chuks, at least I can hang my hat on. I've seen Chuks play and do some things nice.
Okay. If it's anything more than 7, I'd be willing to look Banner's direction. But at 5 or 6, something like that. All right, whatever. Bring him back as a starter.
It's definitely a unique situation, man.